Hello. So I just wanted to come in today and talk about what it is, what it means to be an earth goddess and what it means for me. So, according to the dictionary, an earth goddess is a goddess of fertility and vegetation. Um, so you would have heard of many of the earth goddesses in cultural stories and historical myths. So there's quite a few of them more commonly known ones, such as the Greek goddesses Persephone, Demeter, Gaia. Quite a few of those other earth goddesses that you would have heard of as well. So throughout history, the earth goddesses have been associated with everything nature. So fertility, the abundance of harvest, rivers, mountains, the Mother Earth herself. So an earth goddess, according to the history and culture, is exactly that, a goddess related to anything to do with the earth. So, through all my research, what I've found is that there is a common link and a common thread between all of these earth goddesses, and that is their that they were all strong and confident and powerful women, and they all trusted and believed in their inner knowing and their inner strength. And they were also very fierce and protective of their families, which sometimes they were forced to be, through whatever traumas or stresses that they had to deal with. They also cherished and blessed Mother Earth and all of her beauty and abundance. So that's the historical and cultural side of an earth goddess. But for me today, being an earth goddess, that means believing in our own strengths and our own intuitions, like trusting our intuition, being confident in who we are. And unfortunately, this doesn't come easy a lot of the time. We're so busy doing what needs to be done that we forget our own strength and our own power. And we tend to connect more into our masculine energy, that energy of getting things done, dealing with stuff, which isn't bad, but unfortunately we forget to connect into our feminine energy as well, which is that trusting and that intuition and that belief. And I see so many of you beautiful women now that have lost that connection to their own inner goddess, and they've lost their confidence, they've lost their connection to their own intuition and their trust and their self. So I think a good question for today is, how often are you sitting and connecting in with your inner goddess power? And how often do you feel that you can show this strength and this inner goddess power in your home and in your community and out into the world? Because unfortunately, the world is a very patriarchal place, and it is run through a lot of very strong masculine energies around us. So it is difficult for us to be connecting into our feminine energy and our inner goddess and letting her shine out into the world. But once we do that, not only are we becoming goddesses in our own rights, but we're also helping to balance the energies of the world. So the question for you today is, what earth goddess power do you see in yourself, or would you like to see in yourself? And I'd like you to just forget about everything I've said and forget about everything that you may have read about goddesses, and just sit in and tap into your own intuition and just think to yourself, what is it that makes me an earth goddess? What is my earth goddess power and strength? And just trust what comes through and journal that. So perhaps for you it is you know, learning to stand up for yourself and to speak your truths and stand up for your beliefs, being courageous in your everyday life. So whatever it is that comes through for you, write that down in your journal and your paper, and then just sit with that and just reflect on that and see where it takes you from there. If you're interested in anything further, I will be running some Earth Goddess circles and workshops over the next coming months. So you can just keep in contact through the Facebook page, Earth Goddess Healing, or through my YouTube channel, which I will share here as well. So it's been great talking to you, and I can't wait to see all your beautiful Earth Goddess powers coming through. Bye.